In the 1850s, German settlers incorporated a town 90 miles southwest of the Twin Cities. And today, we're shining our summer spotlight on the picturesque river valley town of New Ulm and the family-run business that's nearly as old as the city itself. Here's Aaron Hassanzadeh.
Today, we're taking you to New Ulm, where the town's pride in its cultural identity bubbles over. High above the Minnesota River Valley, Hermann, the father of Germany, watches over town as the descendants of the men who put him there live the legacy. People like Ann Morris here at Dohmeyer's German store.
It's like they're at the Oktoberfest. It was started in 1934 by my grandmother, Agatha Dohmeyer.
Time treks on.
I found the 1934 ledger.
Things change.
And Mrs. Emma Koenig bought sugar for 25 cents.
Just not as often around here.
We'll be celebrating our 91st birthday.
Whether it's the Kaiserhof's famous barbecue ribs.
It's been over here for about 100 years.
Or a Reuben at Turner Hall.
We've been open since 1872.
Under the hand-painted murals from the 1870s.
You have some Austrian, Bavarian, and German castles. We also have the oldest bar in Minnesota.
A tapestry of townspeople and businesses that make it all tick.
It's basic German pride of ownership. Yep. Is what it comes down to.
It's not all work, though.
We love to entertain, like to drink beer.
And when your work is done,
we have the better beer.
They have something for that, too.
Schells, for sure.
Schells is #1.
Because for as many storybook businesses as you'll find in New Ulm, perhaps none are more storied than this one.
The brewery sits on 22 acres of property.
We like to think that you're coming back in time, right? So you're going to come down the drive. It's this beautiful covered drive. It's going to open up into this old world brewery.
When I see the steam coming up off of the Schells Brewery in the morning, I breathe a sigh of relief that they're brewing some more.
They're going to start Schells Light here soon.
That's Vice President Kyle Marty.
This machine was installed in the 1890s and actually ran at the brewery up until the 1970s.
A descendant of founder August Schell.
The brew house would have been built in the 1880s and before the city of New Ulm was even electrified.
He'll run the place one day.
My father, Ted, is the current president. And then my younger brother and I are kind of in line here to start taking over here as the 6th generation. So 165 years, pretty awesome to be a part of that. No pressure, right?
If it sounds rare, it is.
Second oldest family-owned brewery in the country, yep.
A title his family proudly shares with the city.
Through the years, the town has been what's kept this brewery alive. There's been some tough times here at the brewery, and we don't survive unless a town around us supports us.
And they're not done yet. The job is a balance of acknowledging the past.
As that tank filled up, that bobber would then come down and then it would read what liquid you were starting with.
While mapping out the next chapter.
This year we'll go north of 125,000 to 130,000 barrels of beer. So a long ways from the 200 barrels a year that we started with.
We only use Minnesota barrels.
But in a town known for beer,
this is called a whiskey thief.
There's still room for something to sprout.
So this is almost 3 years old, wheated bourbon.
People like Kyle's brother Jace Marty.
These are whiskey-dedicated fermenters. And
starting new ventures like Black Frost Distilling.
Coming up on our 3rd year.
And growing them in the town they love.
We were packed from the moment we opened the door. So it's been, the community support's been amazing.
Well, cheers. What else did New Ulm give to St. in Minnesota?
Polka music.
We are the Concord Singers!
We're going to hear some polka music today.
I'm afraid you're going to.
Old world charm.
At the end of every day, you get your 2 shifties, so you get to go down to the beer hall and have your 2 beers for free.
Or a nod to a simpler time.
It's the closeness.
Here in town, people clock off, but they never check out.
You bet.
Yep.
You just expect to put in the time and the effort to make things work well.
Building a storybook community to stand the test of time. Barrel by barrel.
you retain some of that character, and that's what really makes it special in sometimes a cold world.
In New Ulm with photojournalist Jose Pascual, Aaron Hassanzada, WCCO News.
Fun to see that true community appreciation over all those generations, and you've seen it in person yourself.
I have, yeah. Back when I was doing Mike's Mix, RIP, we did a story at Schells Brewing, and that was over 10 years ago. I still remember it. That was a great trip. It's very easy to get to. The brewery is super cool, and you get to see Herman the German, too, if you just go a little into downtown.
That's right, looking over the community, and maybe if you get a job there, you can get those shifty beers.
That's
Those
right.
sound pretty
We're allowed
cool.
one on shift, I understand. Not that I've read the employee handbook or anything, but 2 is pretty good.
Yeah, good for them. And we want to make a note, Erin wanted us to let everybody know it's a town that's close to her heart. Her grandparents are from New Ulm. Her grandfather worked at Schells, and everything's kind of wrapped around the beer there. Of course, if you want to go down in late September into October, Oktoberfest, always bringing thousands of people to town.